everybody. This is Miss Marta from the Fountaindale Public Library. And today I wanted to talk to you about another wonderful database that we have on our website, ScienceFlix. ScienceFlix is a database that focuses on different types of science. It is intended for children from 4th grade and up because it is a little bit more challenging because it focuses on different types of sciences. In order to find this database, you would go to our library's website, fountaindale.org. You will go to Learning and Tech and e-resources. Then you're going to scroll down to Education and Homework Help. And then you will scroll down a little bit more and you are going to get to ScienceFlix. You're going to click on ScienceFlix and it will take you to this page. In order to log into ScienceFlix, you will need your library card number. As you can see here, ScienceFlix offers you learning about different types of science. You have earth science, space science, life science, health and human body, physical science, and even technology, math, and engineering. So your child has lots of different options to learn from. All the different types of science. If you go to experiments on the top tabs, this one will provide you with different types of science experiments that your child can do at home. Experiments about changing atmosphere, a grasp of robotics, colors in mixture. So different science experiments that they can do at home with the materials that you have. On the bottom, it says in the lab. And this provides different safety precautions, like that you need to make sure you're wearing goggles, wearing gloves, that you never taste any of the experience you're making, just different safety precautions, how to be safe in doing different science experiments. Next to experience, you have careers in science. In this section, it talks about why careers in science are exciting and what you can get from it, like why science is exciting. Education, what kind of education you need to have a career in science, what it's like. For example, that you can work as a scientist in the field, you can work doing research, or you can work in the lab doing different experiments, and what it's like. And also on the bottom, you have the article that I kind of talked about a little bit. You have the way you can cite it. It provides you how to cite it using MLA, Chicago Manual of Style, or the APA style. So if you need this information in a report or project, boom, you have it cited already. All you need to do is copy it. So let's go back to browse all topics. And here you can see all the different types of science. So today, let's take a look at the solar system. And here, the menu on the side kind of gives you different options that you can do using this particular database. For example, your child can watch a movie about the solar system, or they can read an article. If we click on the article, here, there's also different things that you can do with the article. For example, if your child just wants to listen to it, you can turn on the turn the read aloud on, so your child can just sit and listen to the article being read to them. Correlations, this option is more for teachers or for parents. And this shows how this article or the material in this particular section relates to the teaching standards. So what I picked is Illinois Assessment Framework for Science 2014. And it gives you the standards that go with it. So as a teacher, you can kind of see, hey, I would like to use ScienceFlix as I'm doing e-learning. I want them to check out the different things, but is it going to go with the particular teaching standard that I need to cover? For example, properties of matter. Yes, it will. And it gives you the description of the standard. Also, another great thing is look up a word. So if your student or your child is reading the article and they don't know what a particular word means, for example, they don't know what a moon is, you can type in the word and they can look it up right here on this database. They don't have to switch off to Google to look it up. They can just click on here and boom, it shows them pictures of the moon in different stages. And it explains to them what a moon is, which is really wonderful. They can also email this information to themselves, or they can print it out. Boom. On the bottom under print, it also gives you the Lexile number. So as a parent or as a teacher, you want to make sure that it's the right level for them. It gives you the Lexile number. If you look on the menu under read it, you have some more options. Dive deeper, explore more, or related websites. Here, it gives you more information about the solar system. So if you dive deeper, it will provide you with more articles. For example, the sun and planets, other objects in orbit, and searching for answers that kind of go with the overall theme, which is the solar system. And explore more, it gives you some more articles also. The solar system, the sun and planets, other objects in orbit, and searching for answers. So you click on it, and then your child can read, like, let's say, about the planets. And here also it gives you the Lexile number, so make sure they are on the right level. For the science lab, if you click on that, here it provides some interesting activities or projects that your child can do to focus on the overall theme, which is the solar system. For example, it suggests they can create a pamphlet. They can create a table comparing the planets. They can do a slideshow, blazing a trail. They can write a report about the space age. So you already have the ideas of the activities that they can do. Also, what do you think? In this section, it gives some questions that your child can maybe start off before they look at the video or read any of the articles. They can start off here and read the questions and, these are some of the things that I need to keep in mind as I'm doing research on this database. They can journal about them. So instead of giving them just a regular question, they can journal about science, the human body, the planets, just different things that are related to science. And then show what you know. In this section, they are going to be taking a little quiz from the information that they just read and they just learned about. Because there's lots of great information on this database. Let's see. So as you can see, this is where they're going to be taking their little quiz. And it's based on the information that they just learned by watching the video and reading the different articles. And then on the bottom is careers. So as you go through the different science topics, each one will kind of describe the different careers that they can do about that particular science. So this one was about the solar system. So planetary science. What kind of job can they have with planetary science? And it's also interesting because it gives you some quick facts. Like if you do want to have a job in this type of science, how much you're going to be making per hour? Like $53 an hour, over $100,000 a year. What kind of education do you need? What kind of on-hand job training will you need? And then also on the bottom, this article is cited. So if you need to include it in a paper or project, that information is right there for you. All you need to do is just copy it. So I really do think that this website has a lot of great information for teachers, where you want to include it in their e-learning. For parents, if you just want to give your child some information that they can learn about science. So when you have a moment, I do encourage you to check it out. It is really, really great information. Thank you.